Hi guys, it's Bumblebee Love. Is it blurry? I can't tell. I'm really narrow-sighted, so I can't see on the screen if I'm actually blurred out or if it's just because I can't see. So if I'm blurry, I'm sorry. Anyways, it's been a little while since I last made a video, and I have a really exciting update that I was not planning on, but it happened anyways. So a couple of weeks ago I was looking on Den of Angels, just as you do, just looking at bodies, and I was actually looking for a body for my new head, the Flower and Junior sculpt that I got in, well, 2 weeks ago I think, or a couple of weeks ago, maybe even 3. And I wasn't really committed to buy anything. I just wanted to look because the head that I ordered it in normal skin, sorry, but it arrived to me in white skin, which really put me back, and I just I was really bummed out about that when I realized it, because at first I didn't realize it because I was just so excited about the sculpt because she's so cute and I really like the sculpt. But it just sort of ruined the plans that I've already made for her. And I have contacted the company a couple of times. I think I wrote them 3 or 4 times, but they never got back to me. So I think I'm stuck with the white skin head, which is, it's okay. I've come to terms with it now. I just need to figure something else out. But I was looking around for bodies and I stumbled upon a body and I was just like, holy cow, this body. What ended up happening was that I contacted the seller and I paid right away, and she shipped the same day actually, and usually that never happens with me. I'm very careful when I shop. I always think about things at least twice, so it can take me a very long time to decide on something. But as soon as I saw this body, I was just like, this is perfect, I need this body and I'm buying it. So I did. And it actually arrived, I think, a week ago or something. But I didn't do a box opening or anything. But this is it. And it is a body for Vestas. And I'm sorry if it's blurry. It is a Spirit Doll Smart Body and I'm so excited to have this. So I remember back when Denali Wind had this body and I was just mesmerized by it because it was so beautiful. And I've actually wanted to get a body for Vestas for, I think, at least a year. I've been looking at the marketplace. And I was always thinking that I was going to get her a minifee body. Because she's a minifee head and I've never done a hybrid before. So that was just not... not anything that I was considering, because I'm a little bit nervous about resin match and skin tones and all that. That really freaks me out. If you know me, you know that resin match and yellowing is something that I'm really... it bothers me a lot if my dolls do not, if the resin doesn't match or if they're too yellow or something. So that's one of my pet peeves in the doll hobby. So now you know that. But when I saw this body, I was just, that's it, I'm just gonna get it. Sorry. I was actually planning on getting the minifee A-line body, as I said. And I had the opportunity a couple of times to purchase one. But I was just always hesitant and I could never commit to actually contacting the seller. So I never did get a body for her, and I think, when I think about it, it's because I think 5 or 6 years ago I did have a minifee A-line body. I have a minifee M-line body right now, which I, sorry, I don't know, which I absolutely adore. But the A-line body that I had, it drove me completely nuts, especially the legs. They were just shriveling and they were always kicking and they were just bothering me a lot, and I think that it's still setting me that I was probably going to be unhappy with it, so I could never commit to buying anything. But I bought this one. It came in, I think Saturday, so a week ago. It was really fast and everything went smooth and it was wonderful. And the first thing that I realized was that the resin match is really good. I don't know if it looks odd on camera now. Her face is a little bit, maybe you can tell better from the head cap. I don't know. But the resin match is really good. And then the second thing I thought was when I put on her head, it sort of just sunk onto her neck. So she was almost all the way down. Her chin could almost touch her collarbone. So the neck just disappeared into her head. So I had to come up with a solution for that. And I looked at Fairyland to see if they sold the little extra neck pieces or neck mechanism that goes in minifee heads, if they sold those separately, and they did, but they were like $26. In Fairyland it's like $20 shipping, and it would be almost $50 for a little tiny neck piece. So I decided to just try and make one myself from polymer clay. I'll just show you really quick what I did. So this is inside, and she has a little ribbon in there because that's just a lot easier. So I made a little neck donut, and it's really ugly. And I left the clay in the oven for too long, so it burned, so it has a really gross color. It looks sort of like meat, which is a little odd. But I have a hair on my nose and it tickles. So this is the little neck donut that I made. And it fits onto these little knobs in her head. And then I made this little piece that sort of the same kind of idea that the minifee has. And I just took a piece of clay and stuck it in here, like, if I can do it. There, like that. So it fits in there, and it's shaped itself after this in here. And then I baked those two pieces, and it turned out really well. They're not pretty though, but you don't see them, so it's fine. I don't care. And actually this little piece just raised the head enough so that she has a really good height right now, or I don't know, if the head fits better, so the proportions with the neck looks good, which is really nice. Let's see if I can get her on again. And I didn't do any videos or make any videos of her or any updates because I didn't want to show her before she was finished. So I will show her in her dress that I made her and her new wig. I just finished the wig this afternoon. It still needs to be cut though. It's a little hard to get in there because I didn't do a proper job on this. There we go. I don't know. There. I just finished the wig this afternoon. It looks like her old wig, if you remember that one. It was just a straight blonde wig without any bangs. It looks very much like it, except that it's a little longer because I haven't cut it yet. And the color is sort of more of an ash. It's right here. A little bit more of an ash blonde than it's a blondie blonde. So a little bit different color, but it's fine. And then I made her a dress because she needs a dress. And she can't wear any of Mint's clothes because she's so tall. So I made her this dress, and this is one of her pretty dresses that she brought with her from home, I think. But that was just what I had, and I've saved this, hold on to this fabric for a very long time because I wanted to make her a pretty dress out of it. And I'm so excited that she's here and I can start working on all these dresses because there's so much fabric that I have that I'm planning to make all these pieces for her, and I didn't want to make them before she had a body because obviously then it probably wouldn't fit her properly. But this is it. It's sort of really big and poofy. She's like a jellyfish. And let's see, I'll put on her wig real quickly. I think I might have made it a little bit too small, so just sort of have to force it on. There we go. And it's a little messy looking. But this is Vesta. I'm so excited. I can't believe I actually, that I actually have her on a body. It's amazing. And her dress is falling off. And I don't know if it's blurry because I can't tell, but this is her. I still need to work on the wig. I think I want to see if I can curl it somehow and give it a little bit more texture because it's really flat. But then again, Vesta is supposed to have really flat and thin hair, like fine hair, not thin hair. Flat, fine hair. So that's her. I'm so happy with her. I'm so happy. And it all just happened really fast and I didn't expect it at all, so very exciting. And also, Mint, just to show you. So this is the height difference. And their feet are actually aligned right now. So she's so much shorter, which put me back a little bit at first. But actually Vesta is supposed to be a really tall character and Mint is a very petite little one, so I think it works out. I wasn't planning on having Vesta a whole head taller though, but I think I can work with it or maybe work it into the story, or maybe it's just the dolls. That's just how it is with the dolls, I don't know. But I also made a school uniform dress for Mint. So it's just, it turned out a little bit too short. You're not supposed to wear anything that shows your ankles in their world, at least that's what I think. But yeah, it's okay for now. I really like the fabric though. And it has this little bow at the front that's going a little bit crazy and a little bit all over the place, but that's